Hello, Erica here, and I'm here with my September TBR. I took a few months off of doing monthly TBRs just because they were starting to stress me out a little bit, but I think I'm ready to get back in the game. So I'm going to talk about the things I will be reading in September and the things I will be reading for the BookBuddyAthon, which is a readathon happening the second week of September. First, I have a few things that I'm currently reading that I have to finish, and I talk about these a little bit more at the end of my August wrap-up, so you can go see those there if you'd like. I'm currently more than halfway through The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters, which I'm really looking forward to finishing in the next few days. I'm also carrying on with Moby Dick because I did not get anywhere near finishing this in August, and I really need to just read this book. And this month, I would also like to finish the last few novellas in my John Steinbeck bind-up, which are Cannery Row and The Pearl. I have never read Cannery Row before, but The Pearl will be a reread for me, though I think I read it like 15 years ago. Not a joke. I read it a long time ago. I was really young. So I hope to get to those, as neither of them are very long at all. And then for the BookBuddyAthon. BookBuddyAthon is hosted by Elena from Elena Reads. Am I crazy? Is that your channel name? I really hope so. The links will be in the description. And Sam, I believe, from Cold Tea and Crumbs. Again, I have no idea what I'm talking about because I'm not prepared to film this video. But links will be in the description. This is a readathon where you pair up with a buddy, either a friend in real life, somebody on BookTube, somebody you know from just chatting in comments or Twitter or what have you. And there are some challenges involved, but other than that, it's just a very casual, fun readathon, and I'm very excited to participate. It runs from September 7th to the 13th, and my buddy will be Tanya from the List Obsessed Reader, whose channel will also be in the description box. So the first challenge was to choose 3 books and tell your buddy about them, and then your buddy was supposed to pick one of them for you to read. And Tanya, for me, chose Vampires in the Lemon Grove by Karen Russell, which is a collection of short stories that I've been meaning to read for freaking ever, and I'm very excited to get around to this. This is about 240 pages, so not too long at all, and I think I should be able to get through this. The next challenge is to buddy read a book with your buddy, and Tanya and I chose Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson, and this will be my first Winterson. I'm not sure about her, if Tanya's read any of her or not. Tanya, have you read any Jeanette Winterson before? Tell me. But I'm really excited about this. I believe this is kind of a coming-of-age novel, and it's sort of semi-autobiographical. I can say words today. It's great. No problem. Anyway, so we'll be reading this, and again, this is not very long. It is about 175 pages. The next challenge is to read a book with your buddy's favorite color on it. Tanya's favorite color is purple, and I am going to read Ernest Hemingway's The Snows of Kilimanjaro. There's some purple in these mountains here. This is another collection of short stories by Hemingway. I really like Hemingway's short stories, so I'm excited to read this one. And this is also very short. It's about 150 pages, so I can probably get through that as well. The fourth challenge is to read a book your buddy gave 5 stars, so after some extensive Goodreads stalking, I decided to read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I have not read any Agatha Christie before, which is a shame, and Tanya is a huge fan, so I figured it was only appropriate for me to finally read some. This is coming from Book Depository to me very soon, hopefully before the readathon, but you never know with Book Depository. You never know. Sometimes it takes a very long time for those books to get to me. And the last challenge is simply to read a book that you want to read. I have no idea what I'm going to be in the mood to read in a week from now. I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood to read tomorrow. So I've picked 3 books that I've been meaning to get to and that are of pretty manageable size for a readathon. And I will probably, but not definitely, be reading one of these for that challenge. The first one is The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. I don't know how I feel about Joan Didion after reading Slouching Towards Bethlehem, so I wanted to give her memoir a chance and see how I feel about it. This is about 230 pages. Nope, not even. Yes, 227 pages. So this should be a pretty quick read. The next one I might read is Bird by Bird, Some Instructions on Writing and Life by Anne Lamott. I've actually already read the introduction to this book, and I've had this forever and just really need to get to it. And again, it's very short. It's 237 pages. So maybe that. And lastly, I have Sous Chef by Michael Gibney. I won this in a Goodreads giveaway a while ago, and I should probably read it and review it. The subtitle of this book is 24 Hours on the Line, and it's just a Day in the Life of a Sous Chef, which I already know really sucks and is a lot of work because I work in a restaurant. But I think that this will be a really quick read and should be pretty interesting. I like food writing and writing about restaurants because that's what I do. So we'll see how this goes. So that's all for the BookBuddyAthon, but I do have some other buddy reads planned this month. The first one is a read of We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, which the BookTube Reading Buddies, whose Goodreads group I will link down below, are reading as one of their group reads for the month of September. And I just purchased this in August and am very excited to be able to read it right away with people who are cool. Next, Stephen from Steve Reads Books and I have decided to buddy read Revolutionary Road by Richard Yates because neither of us have read it yet, and probably we're both going to like it a lot from what I know about it. And we are pretty good at failing to read buddy reads together. We've done that a couple of times. So, hopefully, we both commit and get through this one. I think we can do it. It's not that long of a book, but apparently this is going to destroy me and I'm just going to cry for 4 days. That's what I understand of it. So, great. Looking forward to that. And lastly, for, I think it's RIPX, it's a big reading challenge that mostly book bloggers are involved in, but I read a lot of book blogs, so I've seen it around, and I will put some links down below if you're interested, but basically, for the month of September, they are reading kind of books that will transition nicely into fall, so like mystery, horror, crime books, and a bunch of people are reading The Quick by Lauren Owen, which I happen to have purchased recently, and so I'd like to read this and see how other people feel about it as well. I have no idea what this is about. It sounds like it might be about vampires, which I didn't know when I bought it, and I don't know how I feel about vampires. We'll see. I'll try anything once. Those are all the things I'm planning to read in September. Once again, who knows what I'll actually read? It could be a complete surprise. I could read none of these. I don't know. And tell me what you're going to read in September if you're participating in the BookBuddyAthon or in any of the other things that I'm participating in, sort of, kind of. And that's all. Goodbye.